About a week ago, I got my opportunity to try a half marathon with zero training. And the plan was not to do it with zero training. In fact, I didn't think I was going to get to do it at all. So the fact that I got to even go was super, super cool. But yeah, it was sort of a last minute thing. So I don't have like a ton of footage built around it, and people weren't able to come, so I didn't have someone to record. So I did my best to record, and here is what I have. I just woke up, and it is the day before my half marathon, which I decided to do last moment. We'll talk about that a little bit more later, but first I'm gonna go get coffee with some friends, and we got packet pickup, so let's go. Heading to get coffee with some friends. It is currently the day before race day, and yeah, we're gonna get coffee, go to packet pickup, and then we'll talk about the race, my fueling plans. We'll do a mile run just to like warm up for tomorrow, make sure my legs are feeling good. And yeah, hopefully these allergies go away. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but woke up feeling a little rough. But yeah, let's go. Just finished up at coffee. We are 18 minutes away from packet pickup, so we're gonna go ahead, head that way, get what we need. My congestion's gotten a little better, so I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to breathe tomorrow, otherwise it's going to be rough. But either way, yeah, let's go ahead, head that way, get our stuff, and maybe get some gels while we're there, because I'm sure they'll be selling stuff. All right, 2, 3, 4 will be good. Thank you so much. We got the bib. Looks pretty nice. Let's get some stuff. All right, packet pickup has been completed. We're gonna get to the car and we'll go through everything we got. We have picked up the packet. We got our bib, gels, anything else we need, t-shirt, all that. We'll look at it when we get back, and we'll also talk about kind of my fueling strategy and plan for the race tomorrow, because it's definitely kind of unique for this race. Packet pickup has been complete, and I have everything I need for the race tomorrow. It is actually the night before the race, and I did do my little like day before 1 mile run earlier, but I'm gonna play that after we go over the packet and while I kind of talk about my fueling strategy and just my approach to this race. So to begin, I wanted to say I do have my watch. We're gonna be using this, of course. It's the Garmin Forerunner. Y'all have seen it over and over again in all my videos. I use it for every run. It's how I track it all. And then moving on, running with the Sauconys. They've just been my training shoes. They're honestly getting there on miles. Like, they probably don't have a crazy lifespan left to them, but still gonna use them because, and I'll kind of explain that later, but this race I'm going for completion, not really for time because of health issues. Either way, like I said, we'll get into that. Now to the actual packet, we have my number. I'm number 920, and yeah, it's just pretty normal bib. Has my number and passes for free stuff on it, so pretty sweet. You can see the 13.1. So next up we have gels, which I am going to be using all of these. We've got the honey stinger fruit smoothie, the pomegranate acai stinger. I haven't tried this one, which is probably risky for a race, but specifically for this case, it's a good time to try new ones for this kind of race. And then I got 2 caffeinated gels that are strawberry kiwi. So looking forward to using those. Then lastly, last part of the packet is the t-shirt. It is a long sleeve shirt. Has the battleship on the back because this half marathon is based on the battleship here in Wilmington. So that is going to be, I'll probably wear that with my shorts tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna set that all down, ready for the race tomorrow. We're gonna be pretty prepped, but yeah, let's go ahead and talk about kind of my plan for the race tomorrow. And while we talk about it, I'll go ahead and play the 1 mile run. So about 2.5 months ago, leading up to this race, I've been planning on running this race for like 8 months now. And 2.5 months ago, after I was deep into my training, I was doing 13-mile runs every week. So like we were running the race every week. I was there on distance, and just my heart rate was at a great point. I think my resting was like 39 or something. Like, we were at a pretty good point for me, at least, or like it was the best I've been. And then I had some health stuff come up because I have Crohn's disease, and alongside it I was taking a medicine that caused kidney issues, and because of the kidney issues they told me I was not going to be able to run. So yeah, I kind of spent the last 2 months thinking I wasn't going to get to run this race that I spent like 6 months prepping for. I wanted to do it so badly. I had considered running it even though they said I couldn't, but I couldn't even train. Like, I had zero training outside of lifting, and I even had like a month off of lifting with all of it, and it was just kind of a mess. Like, I was a little bit wrecked because, to be honest, I really like idolize running, or I did. I don't anymore. And it was just something that I was like, God, why'd you take this away from me? Like, running's how I manage my thoughts and get through this, and it's something that I can control. And I was like, I don't know. It got taken away, and I was just like, I don't know what to do. And then we kind of just continued for a while, and I wasn't able to run, which is something I've really come to love. It was something that was part of my everyday routine. I did it when I wanted to avoid thoughts that were wrong, or when I just was having a rough day, or even just to celebrate something fun. I would go on my run, spend time with myself, and spend just like good time with my own thoughts, because a lot of people don't get that time anymore. And then, yeah, I was just kind of stuck. But about a week ago, I guess it's probably closer to 2 weeks now, they said that I could run up to 3 miles. Well, originally they told me I could run, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be able to do the half. And then they were like, but only up to 3 miles. So I was still limited, couldn't do this race that I wanted to do so badly. And yeah, I've been running 3 miles every day since, pretty much, just because I really love to run. And I was like, okay, you're capping me at 3, I'll do 3. Like, I was just thankful that I had running back. But still, I was pretty upset that I wasn't going to be able to do this half. Like, there's something about it I really wanted to do. And I've had health issues my entire life, so the idea that these health issues were like limiting something that I really have a passion for, I was just kind of felt defeated. Like, I was really thankful to God that I could run 3 miles. I was like, this is so amazing. But at the same time, I was like, I can't do this race. And for the foreseeable future, I was going to be stuck at 3 for a while. But then recently, at one of my last appointment, they said I could run as far as I want. And that was 2 days ago. So I've been running 3 miles every day for nearly 2 weeks. And then they said I could run as far as I want 2 days away from the race. And I was like, I mean, I think I knew in my mind immediately when they said it that I was going to do the half. But it just kind of felt like the timing was so poor, because I got all the way to this point. I was struggling with not being able to run. They finally told me I could run a little bit, and then when they finally told me I could run as far as I wanted, we were 2 days out from a 13-mile race, and I hadn't ran more than 3 miles. Well, I hadn't ran 3 miles up until about a week before, and then I hadn't ran more than 3 miles in 2 months. So like, the training's not there. Like, right now I am not in the shape to do this race, but I'm gonna do it. And while maybe 2 months ago I was gonna be aiming for a good time, I was gonna be aiming for an hour 45. I think that was what I had set. I was like, I'm gonna do this in an hour 45. I was on pace. I thought I could get it based on my long runs and my hard days. But yeah, now that's definitely not gonna happen. Though I still do plan on pushing myself to the best of my ability. And this race is no longer about a PR. It's kind of about what it should have been about in the first place when I started running, and it's about enjoying the experience, because I didn't think I was going to have the opportunity to do a half marathon for a while, and now I get to, and it's in the morning, and I'm super excited about it. So I think the only thing that I can really do about it is go with an open mind, and all I'm telling myself is I'm not going to stop. Obviously, outside of like, if I was having serious health issues during the race, I would stop. But in terms of just pain from the run, my legs not being ready for this, because I did a 7-mile run a day ago, So not yesterday, but the day before that. And it was rough. Like, my legs were killing me. That's the only long run I've done. And that's half of what I'm doing tomorrow. But again, my approach tomorrow is I'm just gonna show up. I'm going to push myself really, really hard. And I'm just gonna finish the race. I was almost embarrassed to say in this video the time that it'll probably be, because I was like, so many people are out here doing so well, and I'm here recording it because I just like to track my progress. But I was like, still, if people are seeing this, like, they're seeing me going for a slow time. And I was kind of worried about judgment there. But then kind of earlier today, I kind of came to the conclusion. I was talking to this guy waiting in line to get my bib, and he's been doing it for 21 years. And he said, sure, he goes for a PR some years, but majority of those years have just been, hey, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna enjoy this experience because I've been given the opportunity to run. And that's the approach I'm taking. I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna run. I might run 2 hours, or maybe I'm feeling really good and I run sub 2 hours, which would be awesome for my current shape, even though that's not like crazy. But also it could be 2 hours and 20 minutes. I just don't know how my body's gonna handle the distance. I'm gonna listen really carefully to it. I don't really recommend doing a race like this without training, just because, I mean, if you can complete it, do it. But at the same time, listen to your body. And yeah, we're just gonna go into this being careful, again, listening. I've been hydrating all day, and I've got all my stuff together. So yeah, I'm just gonna go enjoy this run, and we'll see how it goes. All right, it is 4:30 a.m. Here's the running fit for the race. I went ahead and just put the bib on the shorts because I don't really want to wear a shirt for the run since I've been training without one. Got the Garmin, of course. Got these shorts. They look like khakis. They're not though. They have like, they're athletic material, and then they have these zipper pockets. So storing these. These are gonna be for the back half of the race. One at mile 9, and then I'll do one at mile 12 and then push through to 13 just to have some more energy at the end. The other two I'll do at mile 3 and mile 6. So that's where all the water stations are as well. So we should be fueled well. And on the way over there, I'm gonna drink a G1M Sport. So that's the plan. This is the race fit, and it is 4:30. So I'm gonna go ahead and head over there because the athlete village opens at 5. And then that gives us 2 hours before the race, have anything we need, and just be fully ready. Let's go. I'm looking forward to it. Again, goal is to finish. And yeah, we're gonna do our best. I'm gonna push myself, but we're gonna start easy and just really make sure that I'm feeling good. And based on how I feel, I'll increase the speed or decrease. But yeah, we're gonna finish, and glory be to God. All right, we are walking up. You can see we got the course outlined right here. We'll be in the athlete village in literally 10 seconds. I can hear the music. And then we'll just warm up, hang out. We'll start running in an hour and a half. So let's roll. Mile 4, 38:40. Mile 8, 1 hour, 17 minutes and 17 seconds. I feel like I hit the wall like 4 miles ago. Mile 12, 2 hours. 1 more mile. All right, the race is over. We ran like 2:10 or 2:13, somewhere around there. Basically zero training. I mean, we've done like maybe 8 3-mile runs in the last 2 months, and we did 1 7-mile run 2 days ago, the day I was told I was allowed to run as far as I want. So essentially no training, and we ran 2:13, which isn't terrible. I mean, next time, assuming I am more in shape, probably within 2 months, I'd like to run one in like an hour 40 or an hour 45, because with basically no training doing that, I mean, with training, I really think I could be around there. And then by next year, like a year from now, I'd like to do this half at under an hour 30. But we'll see if that happens, because I also have another big race around that same time. But either way, I'm exhausted. My legs are destroyed. My watch knows I haven't trained and has me at 95 hours of recovery time. So we're going to go home, shower, and then mukbang time.